the X interview with Donald Trump, the counter programming that they did over on Twitter, because obviously there's
apparently 205 million people viewed on Twitter.
The views are, aka scrolled past it, and the algorithm was boosting it.
I think I viewed it about 8 times.
Yes. I mean, because you loved it so much.
I meant to check out because the older Android versions of Twitter still show the actual video views. I'm going to see if I could pull up my Android device during the show and find the actual
view count.
Yeah, which again, actual view count is still just anyone who had the video playing on autoplay for more than 2 seconds before they were able to scroll away. But it still gives a slightly more accurate number than the impression, which is basically just the amount of times the tweet just showed up on people's feeds.
And it's so silly because everyone understands this, I think, that is somewhat literate in media, but it's like Elon is, they've lost so much money since he's taken over that he needs these juiced numbers to sell advertisements and make it seem like people actually want to use this app that was about text communication to watch long form interviews and videos. It is a baffling choice, but this guy is a total lunatic, and that makes sense. But here is Tucker asking Trump about Jeffrey Epstein. You know, I mean, I'm interested in this response. I wouldn't say it would be the top of my list of things that I would ask a candidate, especially in this way, because I would probably lead with, you know, what were you saying about how much Epstein likes young girls at the time, and why were you photographed with him? Why were you hanging out with him? But that's not how Tucker approaches this.
Clearly lies. Do you think Epstein killed himself sincerely?
I don't know. I will say that, you know, he was a fixture in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
I don't know what Barr said about it either. I have no idea what he said. What did he say? He killed himself, probably?
He said he killed himself and that they were going to do this investigation. They never did the investigation. It's never been public. Well, and they hid it. And, like, why are they doing that? And clearly Barr knew. But why would Bill Barr be covering up the death of Jeffrey Epstein?
Bill Barr didn't do an investigation on the election fraud either, okay? He said he did, and he pretended he did, but he didn't.
Yeah.
McSwain, the U.S. attorney in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, said Barr just wouldn't let him do it. It was crazy. Barr became so petrified, so frightened of being impeached. They were going to impeach him. I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah.
It's not a big moment in history. But they said, we're going to impeach. You know, they play a much rougher game, the left, the lunatics. And they were going to impeach Bill Barr, and he was petrified. Now, how do you not get impeached? Don't do any of this stuff. But he didn't do the job there. I don't know what he did with Epstein, but possibly he didn't.
Do you think it's possible that Epstein was killed?
Oh, sure, it's possible. I mean, I don't really believe. I think he probably committed suicide. He had a
Can we talk
life
more about
with,
Bill Barr?
Beautiful homes and beautiful everything, and he all of a sudden he's incarcerated and not doing very well.
Could be
I would say
soon.
that he did. But there are those people, there are many people, I think you're one of them, right? But a lot of people think that he was killed. He knew a lot on a lot of people.
He was killed.
You think so?
I think the closer you look, I'm not a conspiracy person at all. I believe everything in here. But yeah, the closer you look into it, I mean, the Attorney General of the United States, your Attorney General, clearly lied about the Epstein death.
Yeah, he was.
Why?
He was
But so
certainly.
can we just
it
say,
was,
like, this is what drives me insane about Tucker. Like this faux, like, I'm just asking questions, but I'm just curious. Like, there's actually like reporting done on this, which is that Donald, like, that actually implicates Barr pretty significantly, which is that his dad hired Epstein to work at Dalton, a private school for wealthy kids. Like, at least bring that up. This, like, idea that, oh, we just don't know. Maybe he was doing it to help the Democrats or something. Like what?
Yeah. Well, Tucker saying I'm not a big conspiracy person is laughable because it's now quite clear that he was ousted from Fox over his conspiracy theory peddling in regards to Ray Epps, claiming that Ray Epps was some sort of federal agent or working with the FBI to agitate the crowd when he was just a standard Trump supporter who actually loved Tucker and was there on January 6th just to, you know, try to overturn the election, that kind of thing. And so the idea that he's not a conspiracy theorist is laughable. But it is funny to see how little Trump cares about this.
Yeah, he's not very interested.
It makes me think he was not involved in any weirdness.
In the assassination, like, I don't know, or the potential assassination. I mean, yeah, I think that, like, I would be curious to see a in-depth review of, like, the type of guard procedures that they had, and
they did that investigation, and they came up with what they always thought, or what they always claimed. But I mean, I don't know if I buy that either. Right. Yeah.
Everyone was asleep. That was the finding.
And whoops,
everyone was asleep.
Exactly. Damn, I lost track of my nap.
Yep.
In the footage was deleted by somebody. Oh,
I know. Or the camera wasn't working. Whoopsie.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So there's not much there, but just a funny count. I mean, man, as they're screaming about who's more to the right on abortion, and Asa Hutchinson and Mike Pence talking about a federal abortion ban, we're talking about Epstein on the other side. Let's cover.
I mean, like, another good question. Yeah. Sorry, but like, you hired Alexandra Acosta, who was a
gave the sweetheart deal
and said, like, yep. I got a phone call saying to go easy on this guy because he's intelligence. That's reported out by major publications. Why did you hire Acosta? What do you think that was about? Who actually told Acosta that it was intelligence? Like, we've never actually got a answer to that question.
Right.
Oh, I got the video views.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's really bad, actually, in terms of the ratio. I mean, it's obviously still a lot, but the tweet has 213 million views, and they're touting that. The video itself only shows, and again, this is anything playing, autoplay included, for 2 seconds or more, with the video at least 50% in the, on screen. So someone could be scrolling and not scroll fast enough and still have 2 seconds played. It's at 13.4 million views. That's a huge disparity. 213 million impressions, 13.4 million views.
And those views, like you said, are pretty cheap themselves. And it's a lot easier to like, I think, a video like that than it is to watch the entire thing. And not even 1 million people, not even 2/3 of a million people liked it.
It is a fundamental misunderstanding of what people use this platform for. I mean, maybe it might be purposeful because he needs to make money or change it to something else or destroy it. But, like, people want to scroll on Twitter. They don't want to sit on their phone and watch a video. I mean, I know Tucker was pushing for the ability to kind of put it in the bottom corner as you continue to scroll, but even I find that to be overload and annoying, and not something that I want to do on a platform like Twitter. But that's just a way that
ads on videos.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The idea that people want to, like, multitask while, like, picture-in-picture screens are on their mobile device too, which viewing full screen on mobile device is small enough to begin with, is, like, ludicrous. It's like, I don't know, I guess it's like, those TikTok videos where it's like, some, like, political speech or something overlaid over, like, someone playing, like, some fast-paced, like, mobile game, or, like, Fortnite or something, just to, like, keep up people's attention. That's like the boomer version of that over on TikTok.
Right.
The picture-in-picture Twitter video.